back. XS1b. Exhaust. So the left side pipe gets a rubber here for the side stand. So we got to pop that in there. And we can get that on. We're going to start out with the right side. Put a exhaust gasket on the pipe. This part here, it goes on the center stand bolt. Let's see if we can get this in. The pipe goes through the center stand bolt, then you've got this little bracket that goes to this bolt. The problem is getting this pipe into this bolt. You could have a head pipes loose, you could have them tight, and it did not want to line up with that hole. So that took a lot of work to get that thing to line up, but we've got one side done. I'll try to record the other side. Hopefully I don't run into the same issues. And yeah, but hey, it's half the battle, right? And one step closer. Just going to start these for now. I'll put lock washers on them in a little bit. I think I'm going to have the same problem with this one. Hopefully not. Let me get some lock washers for those nuts. I'm hoping as this flange pulls in, it pulls the pipe backwards some. Well, about that. What the hell? Let's take it right off here. That one's going through easy. Unbelievable. All right. So the next step is to put the muffler on. So this muffler has like a locking nut on it. When you tighten this up, it squishes this gasket and forms a seal on that pipe. Oh, did forget one thing. Forgot that kit that goes on here. So you got that bracket that's going to hold that clamp. Then you want to put your clamp over the pipe. I put it with this bigger ring on the outside. I don't have the footrest right now for this side, but this bolt goes through the footrest, through the frame, and then to this muffler.
So I got the exhaust on both sides. Didn't really do a lot of filming of it. It's just a nightmare to do. The head pipes, the right head pipe didn't want to fit. Left head pipe fit. This muffler is kind of a pain. I mean, it is like so close. I don't know if you can see that or not. To the chain. That one was the same exact way as I remember, and I kept thinking something had to be wrong with it. But it never hit. It gets better when you take it off the center stand and the wheel actually lifts up and gets into the fender well away from the exhaust. It's not hitting now, and that's as low as it's going to go. So, I suppose the carburetors are next.
I had to redo it again because it did hit the air cleaner when I went to put it in, and the air cleaner mounts with a screw up here and a screw down here, so it's easy enough without the carburetors to tell if it's going to fit or not. So I just had to do it, move it back a little bit, and that should be okay. So we're getting there. We'll work on the carbs and slap them in. Oh, I put that cover on. Bike's always had that cover missing. Of course, now this is a different cover, but it has the adjuster cover. All right. So these are the carburetor kits. Left and right. Keister makes these. They come with different needles. They come with different jets. They tell you which ones are the stock ones. Gaskets. Emulsion tubes. Yeah, so we'll put these in. What's in here? Huh. Oh wow, bunch of the clips for the needles. Looks like an idle mixture screw. Yeah, good deal. Guess we'll start with the right carb. I think this boot is ripped up here. That doesn't come in the kit, but I think, let's see if I can steal it off the carbs that were on this bike. Hopefully that boot is good. You can get boots, but I think they're smaller than what you need. The diameter inside there. Right, so I had to replace this gasket once. Luckily it didn't rip. I can use it again. That little tab that bends down right there, and then you unthread this and replace it. So I changed the enricher. Wasn't a lot to see. Maybe I'll
film it on the next one. Just gonna take the bowl off. Because I can't remember what I did in here. If I just clean the jets, replace the jets. It'd be good to see anyway how this looks. I know I replaced the diaphragms on the top, so those should be good. I replaced the throttle shaft seals. I remember doing that. Pain in the butt. I replaced the floats. Now that I remember. Looks like the needle and seat have been replaced. Don't remember if the emulsion tube was replaced. That looks like it's been replaced. Remember, I had a hell of a time setting the correct float height on this. Looks like I used new screws on everything. And polished the top. There's a big spring in here. Just should pop off. There we go. I think that just pushes out. Maybe it needs a good tap or so. There it goes. I think there's a O-ring on it too, which there is. But yeah, this must be the one that was in there. All right, so I should have one of those. They give us an O-ring? Oh, I think they did. There it is. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, that's in. So this needle is second from the bottom, which lifts it. Which lifts it up, making it richer. Let's see what they say as far as what's the standard one is. Y22S. Y22. Okay, so that is the standard one. It's in there. I mean, do needles go bad? This was richened up. I don't know why. Maybe we just set it in the middle one for now. Then if we have to, we can adjust it later. Okay, this has to aim this way. Okay, on to the next one. So I've gone through the carburetors again that came off the 1970 XS1. This carburetor is one of the carburetors that came on the XS1b, one of the ones that's missing the needle. I also noticed that it is missing the little drain here and the main jet. I think I'm gonna pop this bowl off. See what else might be missing in here. Very odd. Seems like a complete carb from the outside, kind of. This whole bike's been a mystery. Wrong parts, missing parts. I don't know if I'll ever actually get to the bottom of it. I think what happened was somebody got this bike maybe in pieces or something. Well, that doesn't look half bad at all. Maybe somebody was rebuilding this. It's got all the internal parts. It floats, needle. Got the little jet in there. The pin's frozen in there. Looks like a new gasket. Looks like somebody cleaned this. That's interesting. Because I do have all the jets and needles in that kit. Plus I have the ones I took out of that bike. If I ever wanted to rebuild this. The only thing I didn't, they don't come in the kit is these drains, but I'll bet you I have a couple of those somewhere. Because I know I've got other carburetors too. Well, we tried the horn from the XS2 and that really didn't solve the problem, so I'm thinking there's resistance in this button, the horn button. So now we'll have to take that apart and clean that up. Wasn't part of the plan, but usually these things never are. So it looks like I have to take, I don't know if you can see it, the screw out here, which is for the indicator, so I can get to the screw down below for the horn button. This should be fairly easy, I hope. Take that out of the way. What is this? This has to come out too. What if that has something to do with the ground? And that should hopefully should get our whole horn button assembly out. There we go. Alright. That out. And I think it's just a matter of cleaning that contact. And I think it grounds through the switch, so hopefully that's it. Just those two. All right, after cleaning up the contact in there and on here and the spring, guess we're ready to put this back in again. Looks about right. It's probably hard to see because these two halves are in the way. Put the button back in there. Okay, that screw should ground everything to this switch handle. See if I can try to hold that in all the way so it doesn't move. I want to tighten this screw. Okay. All right, I believe that should do it. Put this back on and hope for the best.